WerewolfLydia here, and welcome back to a new Ever After High review on my channel. So today, as you can see, I'm doing a review on the Epic Winter series 2-pack, and this is the son of King Charming, Daring Charming, and the daughter of the Beauty and the Beast, Rosabella Beauty. So this is the 2-pack that was released for the Epic Winter series, or the Epic Winter movie, and it's actually like a little love couple here, because little bit of spoiler, if you haven't saw the Epic Winter movie, they are meant to be together, because Daring is actually the Beast from Rosabella's story, so he's going to be the Beast for the Beauty, and that is a really it's really interesting. But I'm not a big fan of this I don't know, idea of Mattel, but I can't really do anything about that. So yeah, I just got this series, this 2-pack, and now I'm going to review it for you guys. Before I actually open it, I will show you the packaging, and after that I will show you the dolls and their details. So here they are in the box, and as you can see, Daring is smiling like always, and here is Rosabella, and they are in this cute couple-like pose in the box, and of course Daring is holding his mirror, and Rosabella does come with her glasses and a necklace too, but they are separate in the box. So because my dolls are an international release, it says the same thing in different languages on the box. So you can see that it up there, it's in English, and it says Daughter of Beauty and the Beast, Rosabella Beauty. And here it says Netflix original series, and there's a picture of the Epic Winter movie, like a DVD cover or something like that, or a movie poster. And there are some icicles and ice shards around them. And there it says story, and it points to this little card that Rosabella comes with. And on this side it has the Ever After High logo with some snow and icicles on it, and it says Epic Winter. And in the background there's a lot of snow, and I'm guessing that's the, if I'm correct, that's the Snow Queen's castle, so where Crystal Winter lives. And over here it says son of King Charming, Daring Charming. And yeah, so that's about it for the front. It's a big one of those plastic window boxes. And on the back of the box there's a full artwork of Rosabella and of Daring, and again a bunch of icicles and the castle. And at Daring it says, I'm going to stay handsome forever after, of course, Daring. And Rosabella Beauty says, I can rescue Daring from being so into himself. And it says the same thing all over again in just different languages. everafterhigh.com. And over here there's a picture of the other girls released in this series: Maddie, Ashlyn, Crystal, Apple, and Briar. And of course Blondie is a part of this series as well. I'm just not sure why they didn't include her on the picture there, but I guess that's okay. Up there it says Ever After High. So yeah, the box is pretty simple, but I'm glad that at least we got a full artwork of Daring. And it's kind of interesting because you can see that he has this normal looking outfit here, but the doll actually does not come with the open jacket. So it's actually closed to, I don't know, to save on the fabric or something. You can see that. And of course there's a big problem with his legs, and you will be able to see that, but you will probably already know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to unbox them now and show you the details, and I'm going to talk a little bit more of Daring's legs. So be right back. And I'm back, and I have unboxed my dolls, as you can see. So first off, I want to say that they don't come with any stands, unfortunately, and they don't come with a brush either. So they kind of, I don't know, it's like a deluxe but still budget version of them, and especially the molded on things, but I will get to that in just a second. The other accessory that they come with is actually this card, and you did say this earlier when I showed you the box. And it's interesting because on the box it says that it has a story on the other side, but I'm guessing it's because this is an international release. So on one side you can see a picture of Rosabella and the little rose there. I'm not exactly sure, I can't really remember. I think it was the Rose of Spring from the movie, but I'm not sure. The Rose of the Spring or the Rose of Summer. Not sure which one of those two. And on the other side there is no story, it's actually a picture of Daring Charming. So I'm missing the story here. But you know, I guess the original box included a story instead of Daring's picture on the back. I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, that's the card. And the other accessory that they come with is actually Daring's mirror, hand mirror, but you will be able to see that in just a second when I get to Daring. So let's take a closer look at the dolls. So I'm going to start off with Rosabella, and here is a close-up of her face, which is, I think it's the same mold as her original basic version had, so she's not one of those new smiling face molds, if I'm correct, but I may be wrong, I'm not sure. And as you can see, she's wearing kind of the similar or almost the same kind of makeup she had on her original as well, because she has red lipstick, and I hope you can see that. She has her brown eyes with light brown and light purple makeup, so it's pretty simple makeup that she has on. But she got a new pair of glasses because these are see-through and they are full of glitter. I hope you can see that, it's kind of sparkly. And on the sides you can see that she has two pink snowflakes, which is kind of cute. She also has this headpiece or head decoration, crown, whatever you want to call it, headband, and this is again see-through, or half of it, it's kind of like whitish see-through, and it has some snowflakes on it, and again some sparkles and glitter and two roses. It's really pretty. And her hair is actually styled kind of like the same way as her original head. It's kind of the same length as well. It's brown and has the red stripes or streaks in it, with that side bang over there. So she really does remind me, as far as the makeup and the hair goes, she really reminds me of her basic version, so no big difference there. But she does not have earrings. Now coming down, this is her dress, which is, I think it's really pretty. It's yellow and has some pink sparkly snowflakes on it and some white designs. I'm guessing those are meant to be roses, like white and yellow roses maybe. And it has fur on the bottom and on her sleeves. And she has this kind of like a white fishnet type of fabric color, which is kind of annoying because, as you can see, she has a necklace, but the necklace won't stay down as it should be, so it should look like this, but the color keeps doing that and it pops off. So her necklace is, come on, stay there. Okay, so her necklace is again see-through, but it's kind of got this really light green color to it, and it's some vines and 2 roses. And she does not have any rings or bracelets, but she does have this sparkly pink belt, which is, I think it has some like icicles on it and some beads and jewels. And I think that's a yes, it has roses as well. And she has those same things at the cuffs of her sleeve, here and here, but those are made of plastic as well. I think you can see that. So it's like icicles with roses. I'm not a big fan of these, by the way. I think they look kind of weird on her. But hey, I think you can actually make them into bracelets if you pull them down to her hands, so I think that's okay. And the downside of this doll is that she has stockings, but the stockings are actually printed on her legs and they are colored in pink, so she has molded on tights, and that's just really unfortunate. And her boots are a little bit of a darker pink, and as you can see, it has some vines on it and some roses with some white fur. It's really pretty, but it's lacking the paint detail, and that's why it seems so simple. But with some paint job you can get it to look like more beautiful and more that suits her better and her outfit. It's some little, I don't know, yellow and white there, maybe some red and green. So yeah, that's about it for Rosabella. And now I'm going to move on to Daring. So here is a close-up of Daring's face, and as you can see, he has his signature smile and he has his signature blue eyes as well. So he's looking kind of, I don't know, mine is, I think it's kind of has a wonky eye, but I think it still looks good. And he has molded on hair, as you can see, and I think the hair is a little bit darker blonde than it should be, so I may, in the future, I may paint it a little bit lighter blonde, because I don't think it's this dark blonde in the series. And he has his crown, which is kind of a wide, and it comes off really easily, and it's just simple gold colored, as you can see, so no paint details, although the crown has molded on interesting details there. Now moving down, he has his signature Ever After High jacket with the dark blue sleeves, and this part is this creamy white with some buttons and some little gold decorations that are printed onto the fabric. And by the way, the fabric is kind of like made of leather, but of course it's not leather, it's just a similar fabric. And the zipper part is actually gold, and he has brown fur around his neck, so he has a fur color. And on this side there are the E, A and H letters printed on, which stands for Ever After High, of course. By the way, it does velcro on the on the back, so it does not open in the front. And you can see that down here there's a piece that it's like sticking out. It's meant to represent his shirt underneath, but it's just a piece of fabric sewn onto the jacket, the bottom of the jacket, so it's not a real shirt underneath it, of course. And his mirror, so you can see that he can hold his mirror, and one part is actually kind of like a working mirror, so you can see that it's a little bit blurry, but you know, that's how doll mirrors are. And the other side, it's a little bit of a spoiler, because you can see his beast look that he has in the Epic Winter movie. And now here comes the downside of this doll. So he does not have any fabric pants or, you know, the usual rubber made shoes. He actually has molded on legs and molded on shoes and pants. So this is all just simple plastic, and it does not have any articulation in it. So, you know, he can't really kneel down or do anything, just sit down with his legs sticking out. So that's a really downside of this doll, and I just can't wait to get spare body for him to rebody the doll and to make him real pants and real shoes, because I just really hate it how they made him. And you know, there's a lot of outrage about this, and I can understand why. So you can see that it has some molded on parts of the pants, and his shoes are simple white. I mean, they look good, but you know, they are not really working shoes. And of course they are lacking paint detail as well. So, by the way, a little note here. So because he does not have any articulation in his knees or in his feet, he actually has articulation in his body, which is kind of, I mean, it's cool, but I would have preferred to get you know, not molded on legs and pants and stuff, and get, you know, the real articulation that usually all these dolls have in their knee and feet, instead of that body articulation. So I'm guessing everyone would agree with me on that. So yeah, that's about it for my review of this Epic Winter 2-pack. Tell me down below in the comments what do you think of them. I think they are pretty cool, but still, that molded on pants of the ring is just a really downside of this pack. And I'm guessing the same thing for Rosabella's molded on tights, but at least she has articulation in his legs, so I mean in her legs. So yeah, tell me what do you think of these two dolls, if you like them, and tell me down below if you're thinking that Ever After High is just really at its end. So yeah, and also if you like my review, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Ever After High and other kind of doll and toy reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!